Aquarius, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of July 2025, and I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Aquarius. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Hierophant. Let me take a peek. We're talking deep stuff here. I'm trying to see if there's, this is in regards to a connection, or is it tied up to your beliefs more than anything? I think it's a connection here somewhere to someone. Okay, somehow. I see other energies too. That's why that are quite important to you, and usually that goes a little deeper than the surface. But we'll see. Starting off the reading, you get the King of Cups crossed by the Seven of Wands. What? With this one, you're saying I don't really want to allow myself to be emotionally invested fully in here. So you're kind of blocking yourself in terms of, well, you're trying to, in terms of how much you would feel for a particular situation, an idea, a project, a person, who the hell knows? But you're like, you know, I don't want to emotionally invest here too much. I think it's a little too late for that because you are invested already. But okay. In your focus, the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of self-care here, kind of an energy, which is great. Okay, so you're paying attention to yourself a lot. In the recent past, the Ace of Swords. This is the investment. This is what you started. You started something there. That's what you don't want. We'll come back to it. In your strength, the Justice card. Balance. Are your emotions getting the best of you here? Because I kind of get you in a place of trying to stay in a place of balance between your mind and your heart, especially when it comes to whatever you're investing in here. So kind of keeping it balanced, keeping it straight, keeping it not too emotionally invested, not too mentally invested on the other hand either. So, okay, that's not bad. In the immediate future, the Six of Wands, you're achieving something here. You feel good about something. Supporting this reading, the Nine of Cups. You are invested though, emotionally. Hate to break it to you, but you're in there. You're in there. You care for this. Maybe a little more than you would like to, but the energy that surrounds you, and you may not be aware of it, the Four of Pentacles. You're very driven too here with this one. So again, no idea what we're talking about. I just see your energy and how you're coming at this, you know. In your hopes and fears, the Empress. You want to include somebody here, or you've included them from the get-go. There's, as I said, there's somebody by your side, even if they're not there physically. In your heart, they are. So it's kind of giving me a sense of, I'm not just doing this for me. Okay. But you are, but okay. In your potential outcome, the King of Swords. Yeah, you're there with it. I don't even know what this is, but you got everything it takes to go ahead and come out at the other end of this with great freaking results based on the energies that I'm seeing here. Let me see, let's clarify. Let's do the Hierophant, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. I don't get it. First part of the reading, you got me into a place of, you're here with this 100%. now when we clarify, we see a little bit more. Something happened within the situation that kind of upset you, and it created potentially second thoughts about the situation. Kind of turned sour a little bit, not completely, you're not out of it, but for the King of Cups, you get the Knight of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Six of Wands. Nah, you're still here though. Okay, so maybe it turned sour a little bit. Maybe you're not as invested as you were just yesterday. I don't know, because I don't know what the hell happened. But you're still achieving something. You still have results here. You still feel good about whatever this is. Even if you invest a little less, let's say. Let me do the Seven of Wands. The King of Swords, the Sun, the Page of Pentacles. No, you're still here. Why is this in the way? There's an energy that's in the way. It's yours. It's coming from you. It's like, it almost looks similar as when somebody's sabotaging themselves. You're not doing that from what I can see yet. But it looks very similar to that type of an energy. Like, everything's great here. What's up? What's the problem? And you're like, I don't know. If there isn't a problem, we'll make one. You're usually not the type to do this, though. So where is this coming from? Let me see the Queen of Pentacles. For the Queen of Pentacles, in your focus, you get the Nine of Swords, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands. I mean, with this one, I can kind of get it. You're a little frustrated because you do want to focus on yourself. You know, you want to go have your day in nature, whatever you want to do for yourself there. And something pops into your mind over and over and over again, and it's not about you anymore. So I get the frustration there. And it's something that has to do, there's a connection here. This situation that you're dealing with has to do with another energy, with another person. Somehow, even indirectly, there's a connection involved in here, in this one. Could be directly, but... And it's like, you know, I just want to have a day without this. I just want to connect to myself, and that's it. And the next thing you know, this thing pops into your head, and it's like, oh my God, can you just leave me alone? You know, type of a deal. Let's do the Ace of Swords in the recent past. For the Ace of Swords, you get the Six of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You remember when we went over the first round of cards and I kind of got a sense from you of, I'm not just doing this for myself? I feel like initially maybe you wanted to, but then I kind of see your heart opening up in a particular direction and being like, I can't be that selfish. I can't just do this for me. I'm including them too, and them too, and then like you want to include everybody here. One in particular though. What is this about? Let's do the Justice card. In your strength, the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. There's separation here. There's clear separation here, in the physical at least. There's either distance or the actual good old... It's a situation that probably went just fine, and then it just didn't go anywhere anymore. But you're coming through with this one with the sense of, I want to make this right for them. Okay. Okay. Let's do the Six of Wands. This gives me the vibe of the Notebook. If you haven't seen it, sorry, spoiler alert. When Noah builds a house for, I forgot her name. I mean, Rachel McAdams, but I forgot her name. Because he promised he would, and then, you know, years after. It's almost like that. Like, I gotta keep my promise. I gotta make it right by them. Okay. For the Six of Wands in the immediate future, you get the High Priestess, the King of Cups, the Hierophant. Something about this connection makes you feel out of your mind good. I don't see it playing out in the physical, though. If anything, I don't see anything playing out in the physical when it comes to this connection. But it's almost feeling like you're living vicariously through the energy of this connection or something. Which feels amazing. The energy feels amazing. I'm just not seeing it playing out in the physical. Yet, at least. Let's do the Nine of Cups. In the supportive energies, the Knight of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Emperor. You're getting ready, though, to bring more energy in the physical, to do a little more than you have up until this point in the physical. This is almost like your prep time, energetically speaking, and then it applies in the physical. But you're getting ready. I feel like you've already started making small steps in a particular direction here, bringing something to the surface, creating something potentially. For the Four of Pentacles in the hidden energies, you get the Star, the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. So many cliches in this one. I'm never letting this go. Never. Jack, never let go. I'll never let go. The Notebook, Titanic, what else you got for me? I mean, I would play with these energies all day and all night, you know. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on in the physical, though. It's like, okay. And then how is this playing out? And I look over there in your strength and you're telling me, oh yeah, there's a big blockage there. There's a big separation in there. But energetically, it's like we're talking about a completely different movie here. Let's do the Empress. You can't do that. I mean, you're probably going to try, but you can't do that. For the Empress, in your hopes and fears, you get the Eight of Cups, the Magician, the Judgment card. This is manifestation against someone's free will. This is you, if it's you. This is you manifesting a person to come into your life, you know the drill. It's manifesting against their own free will, though. With your temperament here, I would probably get a response of so. It's not great. Would you want somebody to be in your life because you forced them to be in your life? Or would you want for somebody to show up there because they want to? And I know when we get to desperate times, we're going to be like, I don't care, whatever means necessary. You say that now. I don't know. It's a tricky energy there. I wouldn't agree with that one. But okay. If you're doing it, you're doing it. What can I do? For the King of Swords, in the potential outcome, you get the Ten of Wands, the Devil, the Eight of Wands. Oh, karma's a bitch, ain't it? Stop manifesting crap. It's gonna come back at you in nasty ways. Because and I know your determination. If you're set off in one direction, you're probably going to go through with it until you bang your head against that wall and say, ow, oh, you told me it was going to hurt, but I didn't believe you until I banged my head on the wall. Yeah, stop manifesting crap. You're going to attract that crap. So I see you there being like, okay, I'm ready, universe, give it to me. And the universe is responding in a nasty way. You might get something, there's an energy exchange there that's very unhealthy, not great. It's going to be very hard to deal with when it does come through. It's what you put out in the universe you're going to get back. And you know that. You know the number one rule. You know, law of attraction. That's how it goes. Can't play around with these games and say, uh-oh, I didn't know. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. So it's up to you. These are the available energies. You can change them. You can definitely change them. And I know, again, I know we bypass the logic of things. Hey, I know better than to do this. When we're frustrated, when we want something, really, really want something, I know we have the tendency to bypass the rationale of healthy ways of doing it. But yeah. From the universe for you as a final advice, you get the Chariot, the Hangman, the Ace of Wands. What I just said, basically, the universe is confirming. You get what you're asking for, you know, as within, so without, whatever you want to call it. What you put out there, you're going to get back tenfold sometimes. So you put stillness, you put peace, you put love out there, you're going to get that back. You put, hey, I want this person to come back into my life no matter what I have to do to get them against their will, but hey, at least I got them. Who knows what the fuck you're going to get back there. Not the person, probably. Well, and even if you do, probably not in the way that you thought they would. But anyways, interesting. Let's do the Sacred Forest Oracle. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. Number 35. Red, orange, yellow, and brown leaves flurry around you in a warm autumn wind. A small zephyr creates an upward spiral of leaves, directed by air spirit in a dance of color and light. In the great circle of life, the trees lose their leaves in the fall so that new growth can occur in the spring. It is part of the natural cycle of life. Surrender. All is well. You don't have to do it alone. The Creator is at your side. Letting go can heal the need to be in control, the stress of unfulfilled expectations, the anguish of needing to decide how things should be, and the tension of wanting others to act in a particular way. These things lead to unhappiness. Letting go opens the space for relaxation, healing, and success. Of course, there are times to hold on as if your life depended on it, but now is the time to surrender. You aren't succumbing to forces outside of yourself. Instead, you are opening to your inner guidance and to your soul. When you let go, the creative forces of the universe can flow through you. Earth-based cultures recognize the 4 power points of the year: the spring and fall equinoxes, and the summer and winter solstices. Had profound spiritual meaning. To those indigenous people, autumn was the time of things slowing down. It was the time of change, reflection, harvest, and preparation for the next season. The spirit guardian of autumn says, relinquish control and let spirit take over. You don't need to do everything yourself. Release whatever in life doesn't serve you. Clutter clear your life. Simply open your heart, let go, and allow spirit to help and support you. Cool. Cleaning up time and letting shit go. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.